6, 7, 8, it says. We'll see when that actually kicks in. Anyway, I'm about to make 2 live streaming videos. I'm going to keep this one as short as I possibly can. I got to be more concise. So, I streamed the call I made, the message I left with the AG this morning. Notice I didn't leave a phone number. Did that on purpose. They have record of me. I wanted to see if they would respond or if they didn't, and if that was a factor. It turns out it wasn't a big deal. I named Morgan West Hughes. Anyway, so I'm in my car driving to the courthouse, and they call. It's a number I highly suspect could be them, especially now that I'm dropping, check out my YouTube channel, Dear Missouri Jury, and it's all geared toward a federal, a jury in my cases, but that's the small potatoes. Once those get dismissed or adjudicated in whatever way, I don't care, quote unquote adjudicated, then it would be directly for this federal jury, right? And again, about no redress of grievance, no judicial oversight of any kind. This equals no extended and extreme abuses of power and lack of due process, to be specific, to be general. In any case, so I forget this woman's name. I don't even want her name or give her name. Who cares? She calls me up and, I'm here to respond to the message you left. And she says, I have this. Wait. It was Morgan West Hughes that said she was sending me the information. She had it in the email and didn't. Did this woman ever say? See, I don't have the call recorded. I was tempted to not even take it because I knew I didn't have my call recorder active and I was driving. So I'm like, don't take it. But the curiosity got the best of me. So I won't ever do this again, by the way. If I get a call from these people, I will never take their call unless I'm recording it, because I wish I had this one recorded. She told me she did. Here's how it went down. I recall everything now. She told me she had already sent me an email with the response that I was looking for on these exact clarifications and questions that I had about these judges that are openly breaking Missouri state statutes that are not only existing, but published and posted inside their courthouses. She said, I have this answer. I'm about to email it to you. I said, okay. I'm just letting you know. I was interrupted, but then got to this point. I'm just letting you know that I believe 100% that the email that you sent me, whatever it is, only responds in super vague and general terms. I'm going to kick that email back to you with the very specific instances and details that I want the state AG office to respond to with the highest level authority that it can. That's going to require more than a junior member signature. But anyway, I'm looking, if you don't know, this is all going toward evidence on being compiled in part on a YouTube channel called Dear Missouri Jury. And this is all geared toward a federal jury to show that the state of Missouri provides zero judicial oversight. She mentioned the commission again, and I just laughed and said, don't even, please. I've already defeated that one a million ways over. I've already got that base covered. I'm not going to go into the details here, but I've already got everything I need from the commission to prove to any federal jury. What a joke. Okay. So, yeah. It was... I already sent it to you. I said, here, it's going to be vague. Here's the specifics. I'm kicking it back to you. This is for a federal jury because I understand you're the party that's going to be sued when I sue the state of Missouri for this. There's lack of due process. These judges are openly violating Missouri state statute, and there's zero judicial oversight and zero just agreements, and this is all for a federal jury. And when I got to that, crescendo, click, she hung up. Now, I did not smell this hang up coming. Usually there's a lot of, she's being rude or insulting or just whatever, just short, like a DMV type person. Demanding, interrupting, rude as hell. In a way she'd never talk to even a coworker, let alone a member of the public who's conducting official state business, and her job description, is her job to respond in situations like this, right? So the state AG's last response is to send me this woman who hung up on me. Now, that's strike two. You sent me 2 junior lawyers in your firm. You can tell by your website. And all I'm getting is emotion, unprofessionalism, hang up, ignoring, not following through the commitments to send me emails. I'm looking at my email right now, inbox and spam. There is nothing from her. She said she had just sent it to me, and there is nothing in here. Nothing whatsoever. Anyway, so I'll be calling them back tomorrow and leaving them another live message tomorrow, explaining them what just happened today, and asking for someone who has the capability of maintaining their bearing and professionalism despite whatever emotions may be running through their silly head, right? They have all the power. They work in the state AG office, and they're talking to powerless me. What is there to be upset about, right? Could you please have someone with the experience and reputation for being able to deliver, do their job, and respond to the most basic clarifications? All I'm seeking is a message from the top authority of the state AG that says, in response to your formal complaint that you made because you were sent here by the police department and by the sheriffs that run the bailiffs, you were sent here by them in their formal responses to try and get charges filed against these judges. Our formal response to you, all I'm seeking is for them to say, we are not prosecuting these judges who openly violate Missouri state statutes for reasons X. That's all I want. I want the reason why you're not doing it. Now, if it's, well, look in our charter or look at this laws over here, we're only responsible for this, and therefore their power falls completely outside of our scope. Furthermore, when you do sue the state of Missouri or the county of St. Charles or these cities of Wentzville and O'Fallon, the state of Missouri for not providing the redress of grievance whatsoever and judicial oversight whatsoever, right? I mean, all I'd have to do, God, the second this gets funding, go, hey, do you want to be involved in a class action lawsuit against, have you ever been a victim of the state and you've been they've ridiculously violated posted Missouri state laws and statutes, and they completely got away with it? Join this class action lawsuit. We're suing the state of Missouri for providing zero judicial oversight in an environment that allows zero due process and zero redress of grievance. It's all about public image. It's all about optics. It has nothing to do with money or winning anything. So, yeah, I'm going to be calling them again, leaving a message again, until they send me a person who's professional enough to get me the response from the highest authority possible that a federal jury would want to see that says the state AG position. They already know the fact that you will be defending the state of Missouri when I sue them. So you are the opponent. Here is your chance. Defend yourself against the charges coming that could be class action. All right? If you didn't think it was a threat at all, they wouldn't even bother to respond. This is the state AG office. They wouldn't even bother to respond. And they're not only responding, when I leave one of these, I get a call back within hours, the same day. I can't get a prosecutor's office to communicate with me at all in a year. But the state AG office will have a lawyer call me on my phone, that number I didn't give them, and say, hey, I've got the answer, so you'll be satisfied, so you'll leave us alone. This is regarding the message you left. So if it's legitimate and you're responding to it, respond to it. Don't hang up on me. No, watch, they're going to claim, oh, that wasn't a hang up, that was just accidental. Bitch, you called me. Call me back. If it was you, because it sure as hell wasn't me, I'm not going to hang up on you. No drop signal here. And I carry 2 cell phones with 2 different carriers on me at all times. Okay? I am never not without cell service or the ability to defend myself. That was so much fun. That phone call was so much fun. I didn't smell that coming at all. And when she finally hung up and it made that very, very, like, that sound that you're just positive as click, the hang up on their end, I was just dying laughing. I just couldn't believe it. Little old powerless me, just asking a question about their position, why are they enforcing something that completely goes against equality under the law. If no one's above the law, why can this person openly violate Missouri state statute that's posted and published in his courthouse and completely get away with it over the course of several months now? Over a year now? How is it they can have someone thrown in jail for a failure to appear charge when he appeared, and not only appeared, but said, just pretend I'm remaining silent and mute. If I stayed here, you wouldn't file this charge of failure to appear on me. But if I leave because I have to make this other appointment for another trial that I'm having to do in St. Charles, that you scheduled me this appointment to make this conflict, by the way. If I leave for this and say, you can rule in my absence, just rule in my absence. Just pretend I'm here and I chose not to speak. If I did that, you would rule in my absence. Do that. Rule in my absence. Okay? I'm out. Peace. Later. No. He filed bench warrant because you weren't here to listen to my story and say guilty and charge you, and you didn't take your beating and give me my W. And so now I'm going to file this failure to appear charge because I can, because I'm going to get away with it, because nobody is going to do anything against me because I'm in the judicial class. There is zero oversight in the state. I know it. I can do this. There is zero redress of grievance. He can't sue me, so I can do this. I know it. Nothing's ever going to come out of my paycheck. Nothing's ever going to harm my career, or my reviews, my ambitions, and my progress, my promotions. I can openly lie and say this man failed to appear when our documents say show up at 9 a.m. and he didn't leave till 10:15, and his name was first on the list, and you put him at the end on purpose to avoid having the public witness the spectacle of him humiliating you with your own legalized criminal mafia level shut up or I'll have the gun in the room, take you to prison bullshit. Engelmeyer, Timothy Engelmeyer. Jeffrey Sandcork, right? I gotta tell you, man, I am having just the most wonderful flashbacks to Texas and Hawaii when I'm just in this zone and I'm in the mode and that's my lifestyle and I'm just busting out a live stream at all time and busting out this camera here and getting effective here and this person's trolling and getting pissed off over here because they don't like what I'm bringing to their kitchen. They have all the rules and they have all the guns in the jails. I just can't tell you. Sometimes it's just awesome. It's just awesome to be me. So yeah, tomorrow, another message, another phone call, another please get me the answer to these clarifications. I've dealt with 2 people. I don't want to deal with your junior people who don't have the experience to manage their emotions and maintain their bearing. Send me a professional. I am not on lieutenant level. I need your attorney general office. And if I don't get a signature from someone high enough up, what do you think I'm going to do? I'm going to keep bringing this request to get the decision maker at the very top to make the call on this. This is going in front of a federal jury. You are the party that will be defending the state. I am giving you your chance. I am claiming that your office is knowingly, willingly, maliciously, because of the nature of what's at stake against these innocent people and ruination of their lives, creating an environment of no redress of grievance, of no judicial oversight. That means no due process. I've experienced no assistance of counsel, no plea entered on the record, no jury allowed in a trial with a criminal charge. The Bill of Rights has been banned in the state of Missouri, and the state AG's office bears the ultimate responsibility. You will respond to me, or your lack of response will be in the square, the public square. Will be on social media. And that doesn't mean anything in November. And that doesn't mean anything in December of 2025. Doesn't mean a damn thing. Don't listen to me. Don't be impressed. Don't care. Hang up. Don't listen. Click off. But in 2026, it is going to mean something. It's going to mean something.